Everybody. All right, this week we are talking about one of my favorite subjects. This is user service and then evaluation. So I've said this 50 times already, but we are a customer service profession. We are all here just for our patrons, your community members, the people who come into your library. You're also here for the people who maybe don't make it in because they don't know about all your great stuff. So this week, this is the time to be thinking, what great stuff do you have? Is it great? I mean, it's nice that maybe your library thinks it's great. There will always be people around who say, but we have to have this dusty old thing in the corner or that program that we've done 50 times in a row. It's always been that way. Oh no, oh no, 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 that's the kiss of death. So instead of trying to think about, continuing maybe on with things that might be fine, might not be fine. You want to evaluate, and so that you know, do people actually like this? Is this serving our customer needs? Who are our patrons? Who are those people who come in? Who are those people who do not come in? Also valuable, also important to know. So this isn't going to be hard. Evaluation does not have to be like an exact science of you're down in the basement with beakers and things. It's not that. A lot of it is, say, walking around and talking to your patrons and saying, hey, what do you think? Do you like that? Want more of that? Do you want less of that? Is there another thing? Cool. Gotcha. Maybe hand out candy too. I don't know. You can make that decision on your own. And then obviously, there's looking around at like demographics of your community. I worked in a library who, man, was I sad about this. I was new in this community and working in the library, and I said, hey, so how come there weren't any books in Spanish in this library? And I was assured by everyone at the meeting filled with important senior managers that, well, why would we need books on Spanish? That we don't have anyone in our community who speaks Spanish. And I was like, everyone in my neighborhood is from Mexico and literally does not speak English. So my neighborhood is not being served. So it's hard to know that, though, unless you are looking around and unless you're figuring out who's in your community, and then start reaching out. Another area that I definitely like to talk about a lot is, are there people in your library in wheelchairs? Interesting. No, huh? They exist in your community. How come they're not in your library? How come blind people aren't in your library? Libraries have stuff. We could be helping. How come we're not making that connection? And honestly, a lot of that connection is often just as easy as finding the local organization in your community. Who is the local Russian organization for everyone who speaks Russian? Call them and say, hey, guess what we have? Russian books. The community that I live in now has a lot of people from Somalia. So, hey, we've got stuff that might be helpful to you, which oddly does not include books in Somali, because many of our refugee people who have resettled here don't read Somali. That was good knowledge for me to learn. Honestly, just every day you find out things that you could be doing better, you could be doing differently, and just keep doing that, keep asking. That is the key. Everything will keep changing around you. You keep changing to make sure you're there to support. And thus the entire essence of community service and evaluation. Now, there are details, and I want you to go through the rest of this week's material, but that's the big picture. You've mainly got it. All right. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.